Life Music presents the Ultimate Love Songs Collection.
Now, these Technicolor beauties are all half price. The Cooperative. Good with...
Collection? Oh! Dave!
Kitchen units. Now with up to an extra 30% off as well. We'll even give you a free integrated dishwasher. You can make anywhere a home for less. Just add home base.
I think I only got a real appreciation for this phrase after me and my wife started living in our own place. Moving all your stuff into a new house is fine, but it won't feel like home until you have your things just so. But even then, I could fill drawers with clothes and cupboards with food, but it still wouldn't feel like home. It seems I had to learn this all again when I moved to America. And just like in the adverts, we wanted to turn our house into a home. So on a wet and windy day, we hit up the IKEA in Philly. We weren't looking for anything too elaborate. There was no point forking out for anything we couldn't take with us. We were only going to be living here for the year after all. Now, there was this term I became familiar with last year, liminal spaces. These are the transitory places we encounter in our lives, locations no one really lives in, we usually just pass them by. Waiting rooms, corridors, hotel rooms, motorway service stations, that sort of thing. This year has felt like a constant journey. We travelled to get here, we head out on day trips all the time, eventually we will travel home. Even the condo we were living in this year, the place that for all intents and purposes was my home, definitely had that liminal feeling to it too. We had no history with the place, and by the end of the year, we would be gone. So any sort of improvement we could make to that feeling would probably go a long way. Now, don't get me wrong, the condo we had was nice, but it was furnished like a prison cell. You know, just the bare essentials. I don't mean it had bars on the windows. But the liminal feeling I got from there was nothing compared to walking around the IKEA showrooms. In this place, there is something otherworldly and even contradictory about walking from one room to another. These are rooms that are filled with furniture that humans would use, but when you stop to think about it, probably never will. These liminal spaces pretend to be living spaces. There are trinkets and knickknacks strewn around to make it feel like these are ready-made homes you can just throw on like a piece of clothing. I get that they're advertising what they have in stock, but the comfy living spaces and cosy settings are just a sideshow as you travel from one area to the next. Existential crises aside, I didn't end up making any considerable purchases in the end, but I did get this thing. I think it's pretty cool. I might even paint it at some point to give it a bit more character. And although it doesn't do much to change the overall decor of the house, the different poses I put it in every day certainly make this little slice of the world uniquely mine.